Why she do what?
Nothing.
Why did she do what?
Checking out the job site. There you go, Kevin.
Well, she bought that and that.
You gonna say hello to the people?
Hey, how you doing, people?
No.
Because that
I'm
one,
the realtor.
You already on there. Say hello to the people, woman.
that one,
It's down there.
that one matches that one, so that's why I went and got that. Keep waiting on getting stuff, right?
Yeah.
She sent me. I bought all this stuff. All this I have to charge.
So this is already.
Did you have a sub to Father and Son Gaming?
All
Did you get
that.
Got a little bit of work to do out here. Replace this sliding door. Hey, y'all stop making all that noise in here. Y'all come over here. Hey, I want y'all to take a guess what you think is one of the most important lessons my dad has ever taught me. Which one you think it is, Dad? No, Dad.
Play with it. Don't kick it up this one.
On these job sites, what do you think one of the most important lessons you ever taught me was?
Oh, it have to be safety.
Okay, that's one of them, but that's not the one I'm talking about. What y'all think it is?
What? I don't know.
No.
Papa taught you?
Nope.
I would say from what I've learned from him, what he probably taught you is being able to make anything work.
Yeah, y'all ain't gonna be able to guess it. What you think it is? What you think it is, RJ?
Okay, give us the question again.
Yeah.
One of the most important lessons that you're gonna learn on a job site like this one. Might not even need it on a job site.
Don't play around.
I do not know what you mean.
You probably don't remember either. But I'll tell you what it is. It's measure twice
Oh yeah.
and cut once. Measure twice
That works.
and cut once.
You forget to do that sometimes, though.
It's applicable in more than one situation. Isn't that right, boy? Hey. Good morning. Good day to good people. How are you all doing out there? The video I just showed you guys was a video of my dad on the work site doing like minor home repairs and stuff like that. That's pretty much how I grew up. And along the way, my dad taught me a lot of lessons. One of the more memorable ones for me was, like I said in that video, he would always teach me to measure twice and cut once. And that's to measure twice and cut once. Originally, that didn't make a lot of sense to me, you know, because I figured, hey man, I feel like we're taking more time to do the same job. So why don't we just measure once and cut once? And what I learned from all of those jobs is that you'll typically tend to you'll cut about 2 or 3 boards the right way, measure them once, cut them once. But whenever you go, you cut it, like let's say you cut that 4th or that 5th one, and then something seems to be off. Something may seem to be a little bit off when you're putting together whatever you're putting together, be a wall or piece of cabinetry or whatever it is. It'll seem to be a little bit off, and you'll cut it just a little bit short or a little bit long on certain jobs when you do it. And for whatever reason, I don't know why exactly it happens that way when you're not as measured, that you make those types of mistakes. I guess that is the reason why. But it works the same way in a lot of things. For instance, in life, when you're not calculated with the things that you do and you're just walking around all willy-nilly, then you're not going to be able to execute. You have to order your steps. So you have to make a plan. There is a saying that if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. And as I grow older in my life, I realize how true that is. That's why me and my wife yesterday, we were just writing out some more of our financial plans. We were writing some of our hard financial rules that we follow, you know, to keep us on the path that we're on. And you have to do those types of things in order for you to not screw up and not make all these mistakes. Not to say that you won't make any, but just to limit the amount of mistakes that you make. So, for instance, one of the hard rules that we have, we hold $1,500 to $2,000 for an emergency saving. And you may say, hey, why would you do that? Why would you need an emergency saving at all? Well, for our situation, we need emergency saving in case something comes up. And that's our That's ordering our steps, and that's us measuring our risk ratio. We own 2 vehicles and we own a home, and pretty much everything you need to fix within like 7 days. Like if something were to happen, you need something done quickly in 7 days, you can get done with about $1,500 to $2,000. So if you have that, you won't have anything that comes along and deters you from your financial path. You won't have to go into a hole to get it done. You won't have to get you won't have to get a loan. You won't have to get a loan to fix your car. And then you'll have to be spending the next few weeks paying back that loan so you can get back on track. You just already be on track. You go ahead and get that $1,500. You drop your transmission in and you keep it moving. And it's as simple as that. But that's a way that we have to measure ourselves. That's a way that we have to become measured. And that's one of the ways that, if it makes any sense, that applies to what I was saying earlier about how you got to measure twice and cut once. You always have to have a proper plan, if that makes any sense. But anyway, you guys, go be great.